A young boy was squatting by the riverbank, gazing at his reflection in the water. Without warning, his reflection flashed a sinister grin. Jack jumped up to run, but found a faceless boy standing right behind him. In his panic, he lost his footing and plunged into the river. It wasn't until the guests began releasing floating lanterns that anyone noticed something was wrong. All the lanterns drifted toward the same spot, right where Jack had fallen in. When his mother saw her son's body, she fainted on the spot. After the guests left, the elderly grandmother sat alone in her room. Strange sounds drifted in from outside the window. Curious, she went to look and saw a procession of paper figures carrying green lanterns, wandering in the darkness. Suddenly, a black cat leaped down from the roof, fixed her with blood-red eyes, and vanished into the night. At that moment, the paper figures stopped in their tracks. They began shaking the teacups in their hands, producing an eerie clinking sound. Then, all at once, every single one of them turned to stare at the old woman. She nearly passed out from fright. Soon after, a local shaman arrived to perform Jack's burial rites. But that same black cat with crimson eyes appeared again, leaping over Jack's body and disappearing. In the next instant, the dead boy came back to life. They called in a doctor who said it had been a case of suspended animation. With proper medication, Jack would make a full recovery. The grandmother finally breathed a sigh of relief. But later, back in her room, she heard Jack's laughter coming from outside. She assumed the boy had snuck out to play again. What she didn't know was that Jack was lying in bed at that very moment, with his mother watching over him. And outside the window, a ghost in red was staring right at him. Stranger still, even though Jack could clearly see the spirit, he showed no fear at all. When his mother sensed something was off and turned around, the ghost in red had vanished. Meanwhile, the grandmother threw on a coat and went out to the courtyard to find Jack. She caught a glimpse of a boy darting past her. Just as she was about to chase after him, Jenny appeared behind her, startling her. Jenny had also heard Jack's laughter, so the two of them searched together. Eventually, they found Jack in a dark corner, playing some kind of carving game. The grandmother told Jenny to take him back to his room. On the other side of the house, Maikin had just gotten Jack to sleep and quietly slipped out. But at the top of the stairs, she ran into Jenny, walking up with Jack. The moment she saw the boy, her blood ran cold. If the child in front of her was her son Jack, then who was the boy upstairs?